Hello there, and thank you so much for joining me today on the Student Driver Car Reviews. Today, I have the 2021 Mazda CX-30 Turbo in for review. Before I begin though, I just want to thank Chuck Reimer of Mazda Canada as well as JS Auto Media Fleet Services in Burnaby for assisting me with this review. So, is the 2021 Mazda CX-30 worth your hard-earned money? In this review, I'll be going over the CX-30's exterior, interior, engine, performance and handling, and safety before concluding with my final opinions of the Mazda CX-30. Whether you're in the market looking for a crossover or an SUV, or you're just curious about the Mazda CX-30, please stick around for this review. Now, without further ado, let's jump inside and take a look at the CX-30's interior. I have always been a fan of what Mazda has done with their vehicles, and the CX-30 is no different. There are a few things that I really liked about the CX-30. The first is the overall layout and the attention to detail that Mazda employs in their cars. For example, soft touch fabrics are used and the cabin stitching is excellent for the price. Second, cabin compartments such as the center console are large and easy to use, which is a huge plus if you're on the go or you have kids and need the space. Last but certainly not least is the steering wheel, which has a really premium design and feel. For those who may not know, Mazda's infotainment systems are controlled to the center column rather than via touchscreen. I personally really prefer the system as I find it really ergonomic and easy to use. Also really like the 8.8-inch infotainment display. While it isn't the largest screen in its class, I found it really easy to read and well laid out. Android Auto and Apple CarPlay are standard. If you decide to go with the GT trim, sound is provided with a 12-speaker Bose sound system, which is nothing short of superb. Last, when it comes to seating, my passengers and I found it to be excellent. The driver's seat was supportive and comfortable, and even rear passengers, some of whom were on the taller side, were content with the leg and headroom. The only downside here was the trunk, which I found to be a little tinier than some competitors, but still plenty adequate for most activities. In essence, I was very impressed with the Mazda CX-30's interior, and I found it to be both upscale and elegant while also very functional. Now that we covered the interior, let's hit the road and see how the CX-30 drives. The CX-30 is powered by a 2.5-liter SKYACTIV turbocharged engine, which puts out 227 horsepower and a peak torque of 310 foot-pounds at 2200 RPM. This engine is made to a 6-speed automatic transmission as well as an i-ACTIV all-wheel drive powertrain. Fuel economy comes in around 7.9 liters per 100 kilometers on the highway and 10.5 liters per 100 kilometers in the city. In my opinion, the only criticism of the car comes from the engine. On the road, I found the acceleration to be a little less than I was expecting for a turbocharged vehicle, and the fuel economy definitely leads towards the weaker side. However, whatever criticism I had about the engine vanished when it comes to the CX-30's handling, which I found to be absolutely outstanding. I had the opportunity to take the CX-30 through some winding mountain roads, and I was absolutely blown away by how it handled. Cornering is impeccably tight and steering inputs are confidently delivered through the steering wheel and torque vectoring systems. The CX-30 feels like it drives on rails. Suspension is also excellent at preventing body roll. When on the highway, I found the CX-30's cabin to be very well insulated from road and wind noise, and it felt noticeably quiet. On the safety side, expect adaptive cruise control, pedestrian detection, forward obstacle avoidance, blind spot indicators, lane keep assist, as well as auto high beams for the LED lights. The CX-30 is also an IIHS Top Safety Pick and received a 5-star safety rating from the NHTSA. In conclusion, I was deeply impressed with the Mazda CX-30. I absolutely loved its upscale and functional interior, as well as its excellent handling and spectacular on-road performance. The only downsides were its engine, which I found to be a bit weaker than I was expecting, while also being less fuel efficient as well. However, taken together, the Mazda CX-30 is an excellent crossover vehicle, and I would 100% recommend it to anyone who is searching for a vehicle in the SUV or crossover market.